Hi everybody, it's me, Angela from Let's Art. Angela's Let's Art. I have these 4 hearts here that I'm going to continue working on. I need to add another wave, and that's what I'm going to do tonight. So right now I'm just mixing up my resin, stirring it for a good 3 minutes. It's very important to scrape the sides and the bottom and to scrape off your stick that you're using to stir, because you want to make sure that all the resin is incorporated with the hardener, because you don't want soft spots in your artwork. You want it to all set up really good. And ideally the temperature in your room should be about 70 degrees, maybe 7, yeah, about 70. I mean, ideally, yeah, it's a little too hot for me, but anyhow, your resin behaves the best at that temperature. So, alright, so mine's about stirred up as good as I'm going to get it. And what I'm going to do, you guys can't see, I'm going to pour a little bit into a small cup for my white. And tonight for my white, I'm using the Casting Craft white that you can get at Hobby Lobby. I don't need hardly any white, really. A little bit goes a long ways. And I just put like 1, maybe 2 drops in here. Or like that. and then I add a little bit of white alcohol ink. This just helps, I don't know, to kind of maybe create cells. This is mixative that it comes with the Ranger alcohol ink kit that I got. You can get that on Amazon. 1 or 2 drops. Looks like I got 3 in there. And give that a little quick stir. Stir stick. So how's everybody doing today? Oh, yeah, I need a little bit more of the Casting Craft. It needs to be a little bit more opaque. I don't know why I always think it just needs 1 drop. Maybe what I'm thinking is the alcohol. The alcohol ink, 1 or 2 drops. It's this one that needs a little bit more. Okay. This is pretty opaque, so yeah. There we go. Okay. So then what I do is I just lay down a little bit of clear resin, pretty much where I want my next wave to be. You know, just kind of outline where I want my wave to go. My next wave, that's it. It's okay if you make a couple of drops back there, because you know eventually all that's going to be covered up. Mm-hmm. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments if you like to hear me talk, or if you want to just hear music as I'm showing you this stuff. But I'm sure, you know, if you have questions, just feel free to send me an email to my email, or you can, I don't know, I guess send a note in the comments or whatever on YouTube. Either way, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have about the resin or pigments and stuff, and some of the techniques that I use. A lot of everything I've learned is from other people online, and I'm very thankful for that. some really amazing people on YouTube I've learned a lot from. Erica and Jeff from ATD. Awesome people. I love to watch them. I order a lot of my pigments through their website. It's artisttilldeath.com, and they pretty much can provide you with everything you would need to get started with whatever project you have in mind. They carry the resin, they carry the pigments. They're wonderful, wonderful people and excellent artists. I highly recommend them. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my heat gun and kind of pop some of the air bubbles that are in this clear. I don't want to get it too hot because then it really thins it out, and maybe I just want to push it back a tiny tad before I do the white. Okay. I hope you guys can see okay. Yeah. Hope everybody's recovering from the holidays. I know things can get so hectic. You know, with travel and money situations and family visiting. Oh, yeah. You get a little wild. Okay. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. Now what I do is I just take my white, and it's pretty mixed up pretty good, and I'm just going to put a line of the white right at the very edge of this clear. Get a little creative with it. Okay, so I'm going to go right on the edge of that. Okay. Kind of hard to see sometimes at an awkward angle with the light. Okay. Oh, I have so many projects going all at once right now. Oh, I don't know if I got that one or not. Okay. Alright. I might need to add just a tiny bit of clear right here. Alright. So, I just get the heat gun, push back my waves a little bit. And then I immediately use my torch and hit it with the torch gun. If it'll turn on. There we go. You have to be careful. You don't want to burn your resin. You just want to hit it with the torch gun real quick. And it should start selling up. Looks like it is. I like it. That's working for me. All right. All right, now heat gun. Getting better. The thing I like about this is that when it's all done, it looks like so 3D. I love it because you can like touch it and you feel the waves. It's cool. Like this one. I don't know why. It's not doing what I like it to do. So I'm going to try a little bit more white. All right. Perfect. Now for the torch. Yeah. Uh-oh, little fire. Yes, I have been known to burn my resin before. It's not good, but it has happened. And when you do that, you'll know because you get a little brownness in there and it doesn't look pretty. This one's weird. Okay, so on to my next major project. I put these away into the dust-free area. I have a little cabinet that's enclosed with plastic and it keeps everything from getting dust. So I'm going to put these away and get the other thing out that I need to cover in a layer of resin. Sorry, Bubba. What did you put, puppies? Oh, boy. Butterfingers. Butterfingers. Yup. Oh man. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Looking pretty. See the nice selling that occurs? I love that. So pretty. Yay. These would be nice to hang on your wall at work, you know, by your desk or something, so that you can keep your mind on where you're going for your next vacation. Okay, so this is my huge sparkle mermaid that is almost done. She needs a little bit more resin on her, so that's the plan right now. I want to give her a nice coat of resin. This stuff is expensive, but you know what? She needs to look nice, so I'm going to try and cover her and all the shells. We'll spread the resin around. Oh yeah, and I had a starfish break. I need to put something else there. It's worth it though when you do things and you produce a quality output, you know. And you know, I don't know. That's just how I think. If I was going to purchase this, I would want it to be perfect in every way. So that's just how I think. And that's what my expectations are. If I'm going to spend money on a piece of artwork, I want it to be perfect. This one is so pretty when it's like against the light, you know, like in a window where the light is shining through like stained glass. Oh, gorgeous. I'll put some pictures that I took on the page where you can look at them. I'll add them in at the end or something on my video because they just turned out so pretty. Okay, I'll lay this on the side and we'll get more out of it as it settles. Okay, and what I like to do, I have this really cool little, it's like a little Tupperware thing. I spread it around with this, but I always got to make sure that I clean it out first because I'll get pieces from the last project. There we go, it's cleaning out. But yeah, the next thing I'm going to be doing, embarking upon, is a paint pour with acrylics, because I have been watching one of my favorite people online on YouTube, and she showed me, she demonstrated some really awesome a recipe that you know, how to get blooms and stuff. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. That's my next big thing. And then I ran into somebody today who wants me to do an octopus. So I'm excited. I gotta try and do that too. So I got my hands full. That's a good thing. Idle hands are the devil's playground. So, something, I think my grandpa told me that. He always had little sayings like that. It's true though. Idle hands are the devil's playground. You get bored, you get in trouble. I go out and spend money. Money I don't even have. Well, I don't know how that works. Anyway, I'm just warming this resin up really good. And it's becoming really liquid so that I can spread it around nice and even. And that way it covers everything nicely. everything to be coated. And then I gotta remember to replace that poor little starfish that broke. I don't know what I'm gonna put there, but I'll find something pretty. She was just fragile. It was snapped. It happens. What are you gonna do? She didn't have enough resin on her to protect her. So I hope you guys are feeling inspired by what you see. It's an investment that's worth it to me because art makes me feel so good. It just makes me feel happy. And I have a lot of stress in my personal life. I mean, like, as if we don't all, but sometimes this just helps me. It's like therapy. Takes me to my happy place. Ah, I broke my thing? Okay, well, I know for sure we don't want that in there. Jeez. Well, I've had it a while, so it's getting old. It's time for a new one, I guess. Okay, well, I'm pretty happy that at least I'm getting a nice layer on this. Because it was kind of thin in areas and certain things weren't covered, like she wasn't covered, you know. Now she's covered, and all the shells are covered, and they'll be shiny. And that's good. Okay, I think my resin is warm enough. I can turn this heat gun off for a minute. Alright. And then when I'm all done with this, I'll torch it, get out any air bubbles that are lingering, because they like to do that. And I gotta think of a nice something to put right here where that shell was. See the little starfish broke. Ooh, I like the bling in this thing, man. These, they just make it sparkle more. It's awesome. It's a good thing. So for a while, I was kind of into making the geodes, and I still am. It's just lately I've been on a real like mermaid roll. I'm on a roll with mermaids because I just love them. I think they're fun and they're pretty. And this one here, she's a mommy. And she loves her baby.